The Women's Care Center was the first place that I came to after my home pregnancy test because I knew the nurse from a previous time that I came for another issue, and she was so nice to me. I didn't feel like she was being critical of me and my choices. I remember that day the center was closing, and but they were nice enough to open up for me, and she did a pregnancy test for me that day. I was so scared. I couldn't think beyond my fear. I didn't know what I was going to do. I told her I didn't know what I was going to do, so she went ahead and presented some information about pregnancy and all the options that I had. We discussed about abortions and the procedures and the risks associated with it, and she told me the truth, and I learned a lot that I didn't know. I learned that it wasn't as simple or as painless as I thought it was. We also discussed about the struggles that come with that. I left there not knowing what I was going to do. I knew that I had to tell my mom, which was like my greatest fear, and also my boyfriend. He wasn't sure if he wanted to be a parent at that time. So I went ahead and scheduled an ultrasound. Seeing the heartbeat was what made it real for us. That was the turning point for me. The nurse handed me some pamphlets with very helpful information. Amongst them was the Shepherd's Fold one, and with the Shepherd's Fold I could come in and get maternity clothes for myself and also get stuff for the baby.
Nadia and I were still worried about the larger things, you know, the big crib. Yeah, I remember going to Toys R Us and seeing those prices. I'm like, whoa, I don't know where I'm gonna get that from. And we prayed about it. And one day, one appointment, we came to the Women's Care Center, and when we were done on our way out, we were told that we were getting a crib. I mean, it really makes you think that God is right there listening when you pray. He really does answer prayers.
I was a Christian when I came to the Women's Center, but I have to say that I was still so scared. But they reminded me of how strong I was. They reminded me of God's provision. And Jeffrey and I had been talking about starting to read the Bible together and study the Bible together. That was when we met Vicky, and we started to study the Bible with her every Friday. And that has really been a big thing for us. It's a big part of our week, and I always look forward to it.
The topics that we discussed during the Bible study always, in a funny way, relate to the lives we just led in the past week. It's like God telling us that He was with us the whole week. He saw what we were doing. And it does allow you to feel God's presence and know that whatever struggles in life we're going through, He is right there.
This is Araya. She was born January 3rd, 2017. We're so grateful for her life. I want the Women's Care Center to be the first place that women go to, because they will not judge you or push you, but give you information to help you see a future.